There isn't a colleague of ours who hasn't had a close family member die because of HIV. There isn't a colleague of ours who isn't fostering additional children.
If you went out to the villages, you would see new graves wherever you went. And one of the most extraordinary things now is you go out to the villages and there are no new graves.
With antiretrovirals becoming more available, people who would have died a couple of years ago are still alive and doing very well. But once you start on antiretrovirals, you cannot stop. And every year, 10% of infected persons start to require antiretrovirals. So the caseload keeps growing, growing, and growing. We just cannot treat our way out of this epidemic.
So it's a treadmill, which is why we as a group in Rakai have always focused on HIV prevention. That's the only solution to the epidemic. There were a lot of clues that circumcision might be important, and what we found was that in the men who were circumcised, there was a 50 to 60% reduction in new HIV infections. We're bowled over.
You almost feel like crying.
Yeah.
And here is a procedure that you can do once in a lifetime.
I mean, we're talking about saving millions of lives if we can implement large-scale programs.
A declining trend in the incidence of HIV. But
the dilemma we face is we've never used surgery to prevent an infectious disease. It's a completely new concept, a new paradigm. How can we train all the surgeons to do this procedure, equip them to do it safely, and provide the service? The demand is out there.
Men are lining up.
Yeah, we can't meet that demand. If we neglect this epidemic, it's going to come back and haunt our children. We have to control it, and we have to control it in our lifetimes.